What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike. Man, Mike Ski, pretend Mike Ski Borp Ski, bro. Hope y'all good, man. Hope y'all in a good headspace. Hope y'all in a good heart space. Be more of a conversational kind of thing. I know y'all don't really see that from me. You can tell I ain't been as consistent anywhere. Kind of want to be like, I guess, transparent with y'all. Like, kind of been in a weird headspace recently. Just about everything. Whether it's with content, like making content, with my relationships with family, friends, God. And I don't know, I kind of had a realization recently that life is really difficult. And I don't mean that in the sense of I didn't notice it. I've been noticing it. Everybody's life is like, everybody got issues. But I kind of say that in the sense of, I always keep the mindset that like, everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be cool. Everything is copacetic. Like, I ain't really got to worry about too much because God handles it. And that hasn't changed. But for a second, it was just like, dang, bro, like, my YouTube ain't looking the way I wanted it to look. Other things ain't looking the way I wanted it to look. Like, dang, when is it gonna like pick up for me or whatever? And I'm just being transparent, y'all, cause I like to do that with y'all. Second, I felt like, dang, bro, stuff ain't gonna be cool. Everything ain't gonna be copacetic. I don't even know why I said it. I don't even know what it means. But yeah, like I just turned 25. Birthday was yesterday. And I've just been thinking about life and everything. I've been thinking a lot about my life and how I want things to look. Do I want to continue this journey? I don't want to give up on content, none of that. I'm not saying I'm done with none of that. I do want to get to a point where I can stay consistent. I can stay driven, stay like excited to do it, because for a while I could be real with y'all, I ain't felt like that. So I guess that's why I've been kind of distant or whatever. But now turning 25 is like, yeah, of course I've only been 25 for 2 days, but it's kind of making me think about life differently. Like for 25 years, there's a lot of things in my life that I haven't really been a fan of. Things about myself, things that I do, ways that I may act, procrastination, health, it's a lot of things I'm not really happy with. And after turning 25, it's just like, dang, like God willing it, let's say for example, I was blessed to get to 100. I've lived a quarter of my life. Now a lot of people don't get to 100. If I got to there, if that's what God wanted, boom, it's cool, I'm happy about that. But if that wasn't if that isn't what happens, then in a sense I've already lived more than a quarter of my life. And it's a lot of things that I'm not happy about yet. And one of them is kind of my YouTube and my content and all that. And yes, I understand things come in their own time and things work in their own timing. But I don't know, for me, it's also like, I do feel that way and I understand, God gonna move how he gonna move. But I'm also like, dang, bro, like I want this jump to make sure I'm doing as much as I can to maximize my life and to get closer to the things that matter the most to me. And if I'm being real with y'all, I haven't. I don't feel like I have. I mean, recently, yes, I've been in a mental slump. I've been dealing with a lot of emotions, etc. But I don't feel like I've really recently at least, been putting my all into it like I was last year or 2022 when I was grinding my like crazy, bro. I know where I want to be. I know the goals I set for myself this year. Short-term goal, I said I want to hit 1.5K this year. Like, that's not gonna happen if I'm not active and I'm not working, I'm not doing stuff. And those days that I know that I'm pushing myself back and I'm keeping myself from doing stuff, if I'm not calling myself out on them days, it's like, dang, bro. Like, yes, rest days are important. They're very important. But there are some days you gotta be like, bro, come on, you tweaking, bro. And I don't know, recently, of course, I've been having a little mental battle right now, but I can say in some areas where I've been tweaking. At the end of the day, I know I can do this. And it's not one of those situations where it's like, I feel like I can't. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm not entertaining enough. I feel like I'm not funny enough. I feel like it's not one of them. I think a lot of people are more entertaining and funnier. Like my friend Ethan, like, I think he would be the greatest streamer personally. Like I feel like he's hilarious. But me personally, I don't think I'm the best. I don't think I'm the most talented. I don't think it's any of that stuff for me. So I think for me, it really relies more on effort. And how much effort am I gonna put into this? And I believe in myself wholeheartedly. I for a second I thought about quitting. Like I thought about being like, I've had a moment like this before. I was like, I'm gonna just stop, go get 2 jobs or something. I'm done with this, bro. I'm just being transparent with y'all because I love y'all. I don't just do this just to do it. Then I kind of realized I got a lot of people that believe in me. And maybe it may not be in the sense of, oh, we believe in you to become the best streamer, or we believe in you to become the best YouTuber. I don't want to become the best anything, to be honest. I want to be the best version of me, but I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to be Casa. I'm not trying to be none of that. That's not my goal at all. I'm trying to reach the people I need to reach, and I'm hoping that God bless me through that. That's my goal through all of it. I just realized that it's some hard conversations I had to have with myself, and this is a kind of a conversation I had to have. Yeah, I didn't sit there and yap to myself or whatever, but like more of a mental thing, like journaling and all that stuff. Like basically, are you really putting your all into this? Are you really putting your all into, like, you writing on these goals? I got a whole list of goals. I got achievable short-term and long-term. But then it's like, am I fully putting my all into that to make those things happen? And as a recent, I can say no. So, I mean, I apologize to y'all, cause I feel like I've been building a community that's like really solid, and people that not just rock with me, but they're starting to rock with each other, and people are meeting each other, and people that just I knew, they're meeting other people, and it's like it's becoming a thing. If I don't keep that consistency and keep that growth within it, it could fall apart, and that can be on me. This is the only life we get. Like, this is the only life we get. If you got dreams, of course, if God got a plan for you, it's gonna go his way. Of course, the way I live, you gotta take everything to God, and you gotta ask him for that help. But if you also aren't putting in that hard work, stuff ain't gonna work out for you. And that's what I've been seeing for myself right here. I've had to deal with feelings like jealousy, seeing things happen for others, seeing things happen faster for others than it's happening for me. And not saying that I've been just being lazy or something, because that's not the case. I've had like a bad few weeks or whatever. Things are gonna happen for you on your own timing, but until that thing clicks for you and until what's meant for you happen, bro, you gotta just keep pushing. You gotta keep putting in 1,000% every day, bro, because nothing is just gonna fall into your lap unless it's meant to. So I just want to have this really kind of a conversation for me, but I also want to be transparent with y'all, because a lot of people that's especially grinding YouTube and trying to make it in the industry or trying to do anything like that, they don't really talk about what they struggle with. It's kind of just like they struggling and they suffering behind scenes for years, and then boom, they pop, and then later on they speak on everything they dealt with. Like, no, I'm giving y'all real, bro. Like, I mean, I know I play game, I do games and all that stuff mainly, but I'm also giving y'all real, because this is a family, and I want to make this family as big as it can be, reach as many people as it can be, or as it should. And I just want to keep growing, not just as a content creator, but as a man. And I want y'all to be able to see that too. People that's big now, you go back and look videos and like, oh, they manifested it. Like, I'm not doing that, to be honest. I mean, I believe that it will happen, but I also believe it'll happen in this time. And I hope that's motivation for y'all, whatever y'all are striving towards, that whatever's meant to happen, as long as you keep working hard and trust in God, that junk will happen, bro. So this is a promise. I'm gonna be locked back in. I promise. Of course, if something had come up, you know, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all, but it's time to really get serious about this. And Future Michael is gonna really appreciate this time. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.